Hey there, Dani K, coming to you from Dani K Gym and Wellness. Today's tip comes to you from one of my gym members. Just obviously constantly, every time we're in here, we're always getting into some sort of conversation, with questions and stuff like that. So one of the main things is people losing weight so fast, too fast. Can you lose weight too fast? Is there such a thing as losing weight too fast? There is. And a lot of times if you lose weight too fast, too much, too fast, there's an issue. So mainly the thing that matters is not about how fast you lose the weight, it's the method in which you lose the weight. There's a lot of fad diets out there that, promise that you're losing fat. If you are losing, I don't know, 20, 30 pounds in like 2-3 weeks or something like that, something ridiculous, you're not losing just fat. I'm telling you that right now. If you lose weight too fast, if you're losing weight that fast, that tells me that the method is wrong. The method is not something that is sustainable, like a lifestyle change. If you're making a lifestyle change, I mean, we get into it a lot with different methods that are out there that we see on Facebook, that we see, different friends doing or family members or whatever. I mean, there's umpteen thousand of them out there, and everybody's way is the best way to lose weight. But you might be losing weight and that might be all good and well and fine and whatever, but is it sustainable? What's the method? The method is the main concern for me. Because eventually if you're doing everything right, the weight will come off. If you're losing weight slow, which for me, that depicts you're losing body fat and very little muscle. Sometimes you will lose some muscle. It just depends. But for the most part, in my method, my meal planning, which I've done for over 23 years, my way, my meal planning, what I have learned over the 23 years, what I learned from my first nutritionist over 23 years ago, which pulled me out of my anorexia and bulimic ways, got me in control of those anorexia and bulimic ways. That I've learned to tweak it for myself, and I've learned to be able to utilize that method and put it to use to help. I don't want to say thousands of people, but, definitely hundreds of people losing weight, as long as they're staying within that lifestyle change, and a lifestyle commitment. Once you fall off of it and you start eating crap, it's the same with anything, whether you're doing Ideal Protein, whether you're doing Weight Watchers, whether you're doing 21-day fix, whether you're doing, whatever it might be. It has to be the method has to be something that you can sustain for the rest of your life. Ideal Protein, that kind of thing, nah, that's not something you can sustain for the rest of your life. Possibly a Weight Watchers kind of thing, possibly a 21-day fix, possibly, there's a couple other out there that I can't remember right off the top of my head. Those things, anything that's trying to teach you some healthy ways of living, getting that protein in, getting those calories in, getting workouts in, anything that tells you that you can't work out is not something that you're going to be able to sustain, is not a good method, is not going to be a Dani K approved method. But so method is definitely the key in losing the weight, and how fast and how slow, whatever. But with my meal planning, the way I put you on a meal plan, the way I do those things, you will lose 1 to 2 pounds a week. 2 pounds, pretty much. There's going to be times where you're going to, life gets in the way. You're going to flub a little bit, and you might not lose 2 pounds that week. You might lose half a pound. You might not lose anything, but you didn't gain. So we're always trying to look at the good positive methods and, the good positive, out of, the results, And you know, and if you do gain weight from something, then you think back and say, okay, well, what did I do? Oh, okay, well, I did have a couple of cheat days, or you know, I had a couple of cookies, or I didn't get all of my workouts in, or I didn't get all of my protein in, or you know, and then you kind of regulate that and figure it out for the next week. So it's a way of life. The method in losing weight and keeping it off, sustaining that, is the lifestyle change, not a quick fix, not something that, you know, is just going to drop the pounds off in a, you know, 30 pounds in a month, and then you didn't learn anything and you can go to eating crap. So it does matter how fast you lose the weight, in the sense that if you're losing it too quick, the method probably isn't going to be something sustainable. If you're losing it within, you know, like 8 to 10 pounds a month, that's probably a good method that's going to keep that weight loss in control and keep it going. And it's also going to be something healthy for yourself, for your insides, not just for, you know, the weight loss for the outside, but you know, something that's good for the inside as well. The key is finding something that works for you. I know a lot of times people with Weight Watchers, they say, you know, I don't want to do your plan, Dani, because you have to count calories. Well, once you get it under wraps, like, I don't count calories anymore. I mean, I haven't counted calories for years because I know exactly what I'm doing. I know, you know, kind of like portion. I've learned portion size from my eyes to my belly. I know how much protein I'm supposed to be getting in. I just know it. It just, you know, becomes human, you know, second nature for me. You know, so Weight Watchers, you know, you don't count calories, but you count points. It's the same damn thing. Points is calories. So, you know, whatever method's going to work for you is what's going to work for you. And, but think about the method of something that is a sustainable method, a lifestyle change method, versus something, you know, are you going to be able to stay on that for the rest of your life? Because it's something that just needs to happen. It's not, when you're trying to lose weight, well, let's put it this way. When you're trying to lose weight, that might be just something that you want to do within the next month. If you're trying to be a healthier you, learn something, you know, sustain, you know, good, healthy choices and a good, healthy, you know, just a good, healthy lifestyle, then that's a method that you need to look at, and not just those quick, get my 30 pounds off and I'm in that dress and then I don't give a shit what happens later. No. If that's what you want, then none of this stuff, the 21-day fix, my meal plan, Weight Watchers, none of that's going to, you know, work for you, because you're not looking for long-term goals. You're looking for something that's quick, fast, easy, and you don't care how healthy it is or whatever. You just want the weight off. So there's a lot of checks and balances. There's a lot of weighing of options and everything. And there's things that you have to look inside you to figure out what you want. If you just want to be in that dress, you know, in next month, and then you don't give a shit, then none of this other healthy lifestyle commitment stuff is going to work for you. If you want that lifestyle, you know, commitment, if you want to have that beach body all year long, or, you know, if you want to be able to fit in that dress every weekend, you know, then maybe a lifestyle change is what you need to be looking at. And that incorporates the proper calories, you know, the proper proteins, the proper fats and carbs, you know, the proper workout routine. Those things are necessities. So it's all about what you actually want as far as your goals and results, how long you want them to stick around, and the method in which you want. So, you know, think about that when you're thinking about, you know, wanting to lose weight. Do you want to lose weight or do you want to be healthy? You know, and then define healthy. And then that way, once you defined your healthy, you know, whether it's, you know, to be around for your children, to watch your children grow up, to play with your grandchildren, to, you know, be able to run 5Ks, marathons, half marathons, to, you know, whatever, define your healthy in a complete manner, and then figure out the right method, and you will be successful. So think about those things as we're going into the new year. And, you know, if you need any help, obviously I'm right here. I can help you. If you're here local, you can show up at my gym and I can, you know, train you. I can do meal plans. I can also do meal plans via internet. I can train you via internet. You set up your little laptop or your phone, and I can set up my laptop and my phone, and I can train you virtually, and I've got you. You know, so there's different ways that I can actually help you, not just, you know, if you're long distance or local. You know, so think about the methods. We're going into the new year, and, you know, make that lifestyle commitment and not just quick fix kind of thing. And you will be successful. It just all depends on what you want. So think about that, write down your goals, and figure out what method you want. Then come see me. DaniKGymandWellness.com. Stay in tune, stay informed, stay motivated. Bye.